Imagine this for a moment. You're sitting in the comfort of your home, the place you've lived in for years, surrounded by memories and the people you love. You tell yourself, this is where I want to grow old. This is where I feel safe. But what if the very home you trust the most is hiding silent dangers? Did you know that falls are the number one cause of serious injuries and deaths among older adults in the United States? Not car accidents, not crime, falls. Right inside the walls of the place you call home. Now think about your own home, or maybe your parents' home. Are the rugs loose? Are the stairs dimly lit? Does the bathroom have a grab bar or a sturdy railing to hold on to? Or are these invisible risks just waiting for the wrong moment? Let me ask you this. Do you want to spend your later years with independence, dignity, and peace of mind? Or do you want to gamble with risks that can be prevented with a few simple changes? Most of us dream of staying in our homes as we age, but here's the truth. Wanting to stay is not enough. Preparing your home is what makes that dream possible. Let me share a story that shows us what preparation looks like. Margaret Wilson, a retired teacher from North Carolina, thought about aging long before she needed any help. 15 years ago, she made a choice most people ignore. She moved into a home that was D, even though she doesn't need them yet. The ramp from her garage to her home is built so she won't have to worry about climbing steps. Her bathroom has a walk-in shower with grab bars that anyone, from a toddler to a senior, can use to stay safe. Even the staircase has strong railings on both sides, easy to grip and built to last. Why did she do this? Because Margaret understood something many of us don't. Falls don't happen only to other people. They happen to the strong, the independent, and the confident. By preparing early, she removed the fear of what if and replaced it with the comfort of knowing she can age at home, safely and freely. The truth is, Margaret's story isn't just about home design, it's about wisdom. She didn't wait for a crisis to force her into change. She took control before the problem ever showed up, and that's a lesson all of us can learn from. Now let's talk about the dangers that most people never notice. Our homes often feel safe because we've lived in them for so long, but familiarity can blind us. What if I told you that the very things you walk past every day, your favorite rug, the staircase you climb without thinking, the bathroom floor that gets slippery after a shower, could actually be silent threats? Experts call them invisible fall risks. They're invisible because you don't see them as dangers until the moment you slip, stumble, or lose your balance. And here's the scary part. One fall can change your entire life. In the United States, more than 14 million older adults reported a fall last year, and nearly 38,000 died from falls in 2021. That's not just a number. That could be someone's mother, father, neighbor, or even you. Think about it. A rug that shifts under your feet, a stairway without a railing, a bathroom without a grab bar. These seem like small things, but in reality, they're hidden death traps. Here's the truth most people don't want to face. It's not always poor health that takes away independence. Many times, it's a fall. And the heartbreaking part? Most falls are preventable if only we make small changes in our homes. So I want you to ask yourself, is my home protecting me, or is it quietly putting me at risk? The good news is this. Making your home safe doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. Sometimes it's the smallest changes that make the biggest difference. Start with the bathroom, the place where most falls happen. Installing a grab bar in the shower or near the toilet can cost less than a nice dinner out, yet it can save your life. Some people avoid them because they think they look medical or unattractive. But today you can buy grab bars designed to look like towel racks or shelves. They blend right in, but when you need support, they're there to keep you steady. Next, look at your stairs. If your staircase only has a railing on one side, add another one. When you're carrying groceries, when your balance feels a little off, or even when you're just tired, having support on both sides can prevent a dangerous slip. Don't forget your floors. Rugs are cozy, yes, but loose rugs are one of the biggest hidden threats in any home. Secure them with non-slip backing or remove them altogether if they keep sliding around. It's such a simple fix, but it removes a huge risk. Lighting is another lifesaver. Many falls happen at night when someone gets up to use the bathroom and can't see clearly. Add night lights in your hallway, bathroom, and bedroom. Replace old light bulbs with brighter ones. Think of it this way. Light doesn't just brighten a room, it protects your steps. Here's the key mindset shift. These changes are not signs of weakness. They are signs of strength. They show that you are planning ahead, that you value your life, and that you want to stay independent for as long as possible. And when you compare the cost, it's a no-brainer. A grab bar might cost $100. A slip and fall can cost tens of thousands in hospital bills, not to mention the pain, the recovery, and the loss of freedom. Which one would you rather invest in? So don't wait. Walk through your home today with fresh eyes. Ask yourself, if I lost my balance here, what would stop me from falling? Then make the change. Because prevention is always easier and cheaper than recovery. Now let's talk about something that often holds people back, the stigma. Too many people believe that home modifications are only for people with disabilities or for those who are already frail and struggling. They say things like, I don't need a grab bar. That's for old people. Or, I don't want my house to look like a hospital. But here's the truth. Accessibility is not about weakness. It's about wisdom. It's about looking ahead, protecting yourself, and making sure your home is ready for you at every stage of life. Think about it. We don't call seatbelts a sign of weakness. We call them common sense. When seatbelts were first introduced, people resisted them. They thought they were uncomfortable or unnecessary. But today, no one argues with the idea that a seatbelt saves lives. Grab bars, ramps, railings, and better lighting are the same. They're safety tools, not symbols of age. And here's another perspective. Accessible design doesn't just help seniors. It helps everyone. A grab bar in the shower can support a toddler learning to stand, a teenager recovering from a sports injury, or an adult who just slipped on soap. Wide hallways make it easier to move furniture, push a stroller, or carry groceries. Accessibility benefits all ages, all people, and all families. The real problem is not the look of these modifications, it's the way we think about them. We often link them with decline instead of strength, but imagine flipping that script. Instead of saying, I'm too young for this, start saying, I'm smart enough to prepare for my future. You see, strength isn't about pretending you'll never need help. Strength is about having the courage to plan, to adapt, and to make changes before life forces you to. And that is what true independence looks like. So don't let pride, denial, or outdated thinking stop you. Making your home safer is not giving in to age. It's standing up for yourself, your future, and the people who love you. Whenever we talk about home modifications, one question comes up again and again. But isn't this too expensive? Here's the reality. Many of these safety upgrades cost far less than people imagine. A sturdy grab bar can be installed for under $150. Non-slip mats for your bathroom might cost less than a new pair of shoes. Even brighter lighting and night lights can be added for just a few dollars. Compare that to the cost of a single fall. Tens of thousands of dollars in hospital bills, weeks or months of recovery, and sometimes the permanent loss of independence. When you look at it that way, the choice is obvious. Think about how much people spend on things that don't protect their lives: granite countertops, fancy cabinets, big screen TVs. We don't think twice about those upgrades, but how many of those luxuries will stop you from falling? Not one. Safety improvements aren't just home upgrades, they're life upgrades. Now, what if you need bigger changes, like a walk-in shower, a ramp, or wider doorways? Yes, those can cost more. But here's the encouraging news: help is available. In the United States, there are programs designed to make homes safer for seniors. For example, tax benefits. The IRS allows certain home modifications to be written off as medical expenses. That means grab bars, ramps, and other safety changes could reduce your taxable income. State programs. Many states offer grants or low-interest loans for home modifications to help seniors age in place. The details vary, but in many cases, thousands of dollars are available if you qualify. Nonprofits, organizations like Rebuilding Together and Habitat for Humanity's Aging in Place program often help seniors with free or low-cost modifications. Local resources. Some cities and counties have senior support offices that connect older adults with funding for safety upgrades. Here's the motivational truth. We often think, I'll deal with it when I have to. But when it comes to safety, waiting is the most expensive choice you can make. Acting early, even with small changes, saves money, saves stress, and could save your life. So instead of asking, how much does it cost? Ask, how much is my safety, freedom, and independence worth? Because the price of prevention is always less than the price of regret. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture. This conversation isn't just about installing grab bars, ramps, or brighter lights. It's about something much deeper: how we choose to face aging. Too often, we live in denial. We think that won't happen to me. I'm strong. I'll be fine. But the truth is, aging is not a choice. How we age is. Here's the empowering part. Aging doesn't have to mean losing independence. It doesn't have to mean moving into a facility before you're ready. It doesn't have to mean giving up the comfort of your own home. With preparation, aging can mean freedom, dignity, and confidence. But this requires a shift in mindset. Instead of asking, do I really need this? Ask yourself, do I want to wait for a crisis, or do I want to stay in control? Because the people who plan ahead are the ones who live with peace of mind. They don't let fear or denial dictate their future. They build their future on purpose. Think about it this way. When you buy insurance, you don't do it because you're certain something bad will happen tomorrow. You do it because you value protection just in case. Home modifications are the same. They're an insurance policy for your independence. And here's where family comes in. If you have aging parents, talk to them. If you're in your 50s or 60s, start thinking about your own home now. These conversations can feel uncomfortable, but they are acts of love. Preparing your home is not just about protecting yourself. It's about protecting the people who care about you. So let me leave you with this thought. Aging is not about holding on to youth. It's about embracing wisdom. And wisdom means preparing today so you can enjoy tomorrow with strength, freedom, and peace. So here's the truth we can't ignore. Your home should be your safe haven, not your hidden enemy. Every loose rug, every dark stairway, every slippery bathroom floor is a warning sign. But the good news is, you have the power to change it Don't wait for a fall to wake you up. Don't wait for an accident to steal your independence. Take action now. Walk through your home today and ask yourself, what can I change to make this place safer, stronger, and smarter for the future? Remember this: safety is not weakness. Preparation is not defeat. These small steps are acts of strength, of wisdom, and of self-respect. They show that you value your life, your freedom, and your dignity. One grab bar could save you from months in the hospital. One extra railing could keep you walking with confidence. One better light bulb could mean the difference between peace and pain. These are not just home upgrades, they are life upgrades. So I challenge you today. Don't just dream of aging at home, prepare for it. Because the people who prepare are the ones who live with freedom, confidence, and peace of mind. Your future self will thank you. Your family will thank you. And most importantly, you'll live knowing that you chose strength over denial, wisdom over pride, and safety over regret. Take control today, because aging strong starts at home.